Ladies and gentlemen, this situation with Dr. Disrespect has more twists and turns than I-95. There's a new person coming out accusing the doc of essentially promising them sponsorships on their live cam videos and blocking them once receiving the content that he requested. And the kicker is it seems to be a transsexual that is making the accusations. The name of the person is Lena Love, and at base value, the fact that she's transsexual is not a big deal, but it's the allegations coming against Doc while he's a married man. That is the issue here. And it's quite damning evidence. And this is the reason that it's all coming out, because Dr. Disrespect actually blocked her once he received the content that he had requested. So this is from 2017. I'm not sure why she's waiting until now to drop it, which is just a little weird to me. I don't know. You know how people are, and they say, well, they're just not strong enough on their own to come out against somebody. And I can understand that with Doc's fan base being as rabid as they are, because with the situation going on right now, the Doc has got so many allegations coming out. I don't see how he could ever recover. And just take a look and keep in mind, these fucking messages are quite cringy. So the Doc says, "Oh, stop it," at 4:36 a.m. So I'm assuming he was either in her cam video or responding to some sort of a content type video. She says, "Hi Doc, how are you? Photo shoot tomorrow. Too nervous." So the way that they talk kind of seems like they've spoken before. So this kind of comes off as possible deleted messages before this. Not 100% sure though. So I don't want to stamp that, but that's just the vibe that I get from these messages as they are. The Doc says, well, good luck. I'm going to try to get some sexy cosplay images. Then after I can punish you. Okay. Oh yeah, how so? Says the Doc. Don't know. Have to get a good strategy. We shall see. The Doc says, ha. Still waiting. Yeah, I'll think of one soon. Overwhelmed packing for tomorrow. Not sure. A smooth black leather or latex. Don't know. The Doc says, nice. I feel like releasing one right now. Yummy. Should I let it go or hold on? Now, in the context of letting it go, that kind of comes off as in like a masturbation reference. I truly hope I'm wrong here. She says, let it go, spray it out. Now, this is why I came to that conclusion, because of that response. So I'm guessing this is their inside joke for, you know. He says, I need something. What do you need, Doc? I'm sure you have all these e-girls ready to serve you. LOL, no. Lies. No way. You gonna watch my explosive intro? She says the goddess must be worshipped from head to toe before you can explode. I want the rewards. The Doc just sends back a tongue out. Hi, hun, how are you? I'm assuming we're on the next day or they've went to bed and woke back up. She says, Daddy, you need to shout me out and spoil me. Thank you. The Doc says, just added you to Snap. Add me on Snapchat username, and sends her the Dr. Disrespect username. Now, I'm assuming things are going to get a little more wild, and Snapchat is obviously a way to be secretive. As you know, the Doc is married, and it would seem he was not comfortable continuing this conversation on Twitter. So they took to Snapchat, where messages are deleted after however long. I never had a Snapchat, never really got into it. Just added you on Snap, yada yada. She says, miss you, Doc. Thanks for unfollowing, stranger. This is in November. As you can see, they was messaging all the way back in August. April 4th, 2018. Are you going to PAX East? I'm not sure what PAX East is. Anybody knows? Drop it in the comments. So the Doc had stopped responding. So it looks like the conversation was continued on Snapchat back in 2017. She says, I tried to snap you. Did you delete your account? The Doc says, yes. Oh, okay. Feels bad. Sorry. I will try to vid chat you soon. I'm heading to the gym. Gotta get fit. But don't be a stranger. Message me sometime. You gotta get some photos sent your way. He said, I mean, I'm gripping now. Boom. Wow, dude. Nice firm grips while I work out. Yum. Hey, love, do you know anyone you're close with that could see if they could get me Twitch partnership? Now, if you're observant, you will kind of feel like me here as to this is where her story kind of falls apart while she's accusing the Doc of exploiting her and making her do cam videos in exchange for partnership. She seems to be quite happy to offer him photos and things like that. And she seems to initiate the conversation of if he can get her partnership. I never seen him initially say, if you send me videos, I can get you partnership. So that, in my opinion, is kind of a red flag, as this is, while not a lie, it's not the truth either. It doesn't seem like the doc forced her into anything. It seems like she was kind of egging the situation on while trying to benefit herself in the long run. Now, as to why the doc blocked her after receiving his benefits is another story, but this is what I've gathered so far based off of these messages. This person seems to believe that the doc is so tied in that just based off their like no stats involved at all, they believe he can make a call and get them partnership. So the doc has probably either trumped up his pool inside of Twitch due to him being at the time the biggest streamer on Twitch. And here's just the beginning of what seems to be the lies the doc had told this individual to get his way with them. Hope all is well. Have fun at work. I'm stuck with a cold. Fuck me. Oh, she has a cold. Fuck me. I kind of stopped playing games and been doing IRL. Giving it 1 month gets me. If not, then I will go back to games. LOL, just Alex from Partnership so hard, LOL. That really does not make much sense, whatever the fuck she's talking about. And then it just kind of cuts off abruptly right there. I'm trying to get that last message. Any new peekaboos was the last message we're able to view from the doc. The only thing that I've seen here that the doc has done wrong is be a huge piece of shit to his wife. There's nothing here in the context of the current allegations but behind the doc having a relationship with minors other than the fact that the doc has came out himself and admitted to inappropriate actions. The situation with the doc is so unfortunate and just so mind-blowing. People don't want to accept this. If you take 5 seconds to go over to the Dr. Disrespect Reddit, they're willing to redefine being a child predator for Dr. Disrespect. The whole situation is just unreal, unfucking real. And this right here, I'm not sure exactly how much his wife is aware of things that are going on. And if you look here, here's the original post. During the 2017, when he was cheating on his wife with not only me, a trans sex worker, but also another woman and texting a minor, he was exploiting me and making me give him cam shows with the promise of partnership. After the cam shows, he went ahead and blocked me. This is the reason for this expose. But the situation, Lena, still stands behind. Why are you waiting until now? The one thing I would like to say about her post here on Twitter where she is saying that he forced her and all this and that in my opinion, is a crock of shit. He didn't force her. He may have tricked her, but at the end of the day, anything done over the internet has to be kind of consensual because he's not holding a gun to you. I mean, he doesn't have any blackmail over you. If anything, you've got the blackmail over him because you have messages and he's a married man. The point she made about him like exploiting her or making her feel like she had to do this doesn't really hold much water to me, but it does seem like she believed if she played ball with him, she would get partnership in Twitch, but that does not mean that he forced her in any way to do this kind of thing. Let's get that clear. But with this being said, we're going to have to really just give it a couple days because XQC himself has came out and said that we're most likely going to see the messages on the Whisper. A few of the higher Twitch echelon partners they kind of already know what's going on, and they've came out and said that they do not support this. Whatever this is, ladies and gentlemen, is serious, and I don't think the doc can come back from it. And if it gets too much worse, he may face charges over the minor allegations. It's hard telling where this will go. Like I said, it's very weird that she didn't come out until now, what, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 27 years, 7 years later. And the fact she hung on to these messages is kind of crazy too. As I wrap up this video, I would like to put one thing into the air, guys. And this is the most serious part of any video that I've ever made. This type of allegation causes people to, what's a good term, commit self-harm, self-deletion. This is nothing to joke about, and I really hope this is not her being vindictive, trying to deepen a wound that's already there. I really hope that's not what this is. I hope this is genuine, and this woman is not just playing on the circumstances to try to boost her own career. Because if this was mutual and consensual, this should be handled behind closed doors. And I understand in 2024 you can be yourself, nobody's going to judge you, but people that aren't ready to come out, that are forced out, they get very drastic. We are going through a fucked up situation with the doc, but the doc, at the end of the day, if you just take 5 seconds to look at his community, he has helped a lot of people that deal with depression, anxiety. He's motivational. The man did a lot of good in his career. that does not trump the bad thing that he is accused of. That can never outweigh that. No matter how good you are, it'll never outweigh child predatoriness or domestic violence against women. Like that type of thing, no matter how good you are, no matter how much money you donate to charity, that type of thing is always going to outweigh your good. But like I said, please do not take this information and go attack that man for sexual preference. There's plenty of things that you can pick to attack that man for right now. While we haven't seen the messages, we haven't seen if he was sending pictures, sexting, and just talking inappropriate, I don't believe there's a tier list or levels to being a predator. If you're inappropriate with a child, you earned that predator term. That is facts. But please do not belittle him because he's into what he's into, because that's none of our business. Anything that happens behind closed doors with adults is between them. Like, this is their thing. But I do want to bring to the forefront these wild ass allegations, because this is crazy. These are things like you could never have drawn up in a movie. You would never see this coming with such a beacon of the community and just a wonderful individual that everyone's seen the doc being. I'm not saying to support the doc. If you want to say something to him over the minor allegations, that's your prerogative. But do not take this man's sexual preference and use it as a weapon. That's really about it, guys. Take it easy.